Kia ora te whānau. My name is Neen. I call myself the Joy Ninja because I'm trying to create a sense of abundance on a low income. Welcome to my Wednesday cash stuffing. As you can see, I've got $420 there, but some of that, to be exact, $73 came from my my summer savings challenge, which is a 3-month, once a week challenge where I roll a dice. And now that it's autumn, I'm going to be starting my cozy autumn one on Sunday. So that goes in there. We'll see that on Sunday. The money that I saved, I'm going to reallocate through my binders. But before we do that, let's have a look at my wallet. I need $1.50 for food. $50 for petrol, and $30 for fun. So they can go back in my wallet. Next, let's look at my revolving binder. The money here, it's not great big balances, it goes up and down. But with my PIN money, this is my personal spending money, so I give myself 20 bucks a week to spend on whatever and not feel guilty about it. I have been trying to put it aside using Liz and Les's Leap and Save, and I'm pleased to report the deal with this challenge was every other day was like a cleaning thing. And there's some things like I haven't sanitized the doorknobs, but it's spurred me on to kind of reset our house a little bit, do some decluttering, and I managed to go through all the bedrooms, pull the mattresses off, wash the valances, vacuum and dust in behind the beds, you know, all that stuff you don't get to do very often. So this week I'm going to give it a final 20. So we have 50, 60, 70, 85, but 75 of that is saving $5 every other day. So now that the Leap and Save challenge is finished, I'm going to have $10 in my wallet this week just for, or in my, random money account there. And this money, skipping household, I'm going to put it in my beauty to pay for a hairdresser's appointment coming up. So that should give me in beauty 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 205, which is more than enough to do a half head of foils. And what's left over, I'll be able to look at some face scrub and things like that that's starting to run out for me. Everything else in here is being skipped this week. Well, being's got 10, clothing has got 25, I think, 35. Hobbies has got 15, family fun. I really am going to have to boost this from next week. It's got $30. The Easter holidays are coming up in like 4 weeks, which is crazy. Gifts will have 20, I think. Yeah. This has got 20, and giving has 15, and miscellaneous has got 10. So I'm really not concerned, except for household and well-being. I want to boost and family fun. I want to boost those 3 envelopes over the next wee while. Let's move on to my sinking funds binder. This is for more long-term expenditure, but generally these are kind of costs that I couldn't pay out of 1 week's income and like still manage with everything else. I really did a crappy job of explaining that, but I hope you know what I mean. So with the education fund, there is nothing in there because with that cash that I had built up, I paid for a piece of uniform and some school fees, so we're back to zero cash. But what this is about is that I am tracking how much I'm putting in over the course of a year, because I budgeted in my main budget for kind of $1,000, and I'm just interested to see. If I need more, obviously I'll save more, but I'm interested to see if I can keep it to that. Right, $20 going in there today. Vision fund is just getting 5. Each of these is $5. We could probably do a bit of condensing, couldn't we? Except I don't have a lot of... Right, if I do that, that's 30, and then I can put that back. Put the 20 in. I hope that makes sense. Right. Some of the funds in here, some of the envelopes are getting towards $100. And when they do, I like to take them out and put them in the bank. Right, so health fund, I did spend $30 last week because I did have to go to the doctor. So that's on 80. I'm giving it 10 this week. So again, I might put the 20 in. I hope that was it. I put 20 in and took out 10, so I'm on 90 there. And I can colour in 2 more of these. All these trackers, by the way, you can get from Buy Me a Coffee. I've linked it below if you're interested. The dental fund, I'm putting 15 in today. I think that takes me up to $100. Let's get the money out. 15. So 15, there's 5 there. That would make it 20, because each of the teeth are $25, so I can't totally fill in the circle, but I just put 20 on there so I know where I'm at. We have 50, 70, 80, 95, 100. Lovely. So I'm going to put a placeholder there, put the cash in the back there so that that's going to go back to the bank today. And we'll just keep going with that. Pets. Aren't getting anything today. They have 200 in the bank, but they've got 20, 40, 50, 60. So what I might do, I might condense it. I'm just going to leave that money separate at the back so I don't confuse myself. So I'll just condense it a wee bit. The car fund, I'm putting $25, whoops, wrong one, $25 in car. Which feels nice because I've got that whole row done. Up we go. Put that there. Right, so car's been a bit strange because I've got 125. So 125, no, let's just count the cash. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 15, 20, 25. So if I put 125 and I've got 125, that's 250. So put that in the back. Here we go. So that is a quarter of the way towards $1,000 OBS. But that checker is $1,000, so with that money there, that's going to pay for registration and warrant. Beyond that, oh, and there's $20 in tech, because I use that for a car seat. It's not really tech, but whatever, that's what I did. Yeah, so the car money is everything: maintenance, registration, warrant of fitness, any parts and labour I have to pay for, and insurance excess. So $1,000 won't quite do it, because I've just recently raised my excess to $1,000, so I could afford the insurance. Yeah, so $1,000 is the first goal, and then we will reset and we'll look at saving a bit more. Anyway, on to my weekly 12-month challenge. This week we were putting in 28, and that finishes out the month. Just take that off. Now I have one more of these on my Buy Me a Coffee. The envelopes were quite involved, but really pretty. I really like this font. And what I'm doing with this, that you don't have to, anyway, I put 30 in, I'll take 2 out, so that gives us 5 there. So I've got 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 75. Now you could just let your money build up. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use this, reallocate it to kind of complete a few goals. But just while we're on this page, for next month or next week, I'm going to be stuffing $6 in that first week, and I thought I would do the bonus as well. So that's $9. That'll be 9. It's 15. I'm putting in 15 next week. Sorry, can't talk today. Anyway, let's move on. So this is my emergency fund, and I've been doing the Lisa Grateful Me $500 challenge, which I am going to finish today. I already have $250 in the bank. I'm going to add this 75 and see what else we need to take from my tray to make this up to $250. So I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85, 95. So I need 55. 40, 55. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 2, 10, 20, 35, 45, 50. That's too much for me. So I can take that, replace it with a 500, and put that in the back, and I'm done with that one. So super happy. My emergency fund, that 500, is also sitting with my 1 month ahead money. So when I've deposited it, it will be up to 1839 combined, which is good. All right, so just a couple more things. Events binder. I'll come back to this with the change, but in my events binder, I was using a scratchy, and I scratched $8. 5, 6, 7, 8. So in the birthdays fund, there's already $30 there that I've saved on my own, and I have my next birthday coming up. Well, we're celebrating it this weekend. So in order to celebrate that person, I wanted to give them $40. So I'm going to put in an extra 10 over and above what this challenge is doing. So there's 40 there for that birthday. There's 8 on this. And I can just chill out and do this quite slowly because we've got a break in birthdays in my family until May. And then not again until August. So let's go this one. Look at that. That's a 2. Might as well have that now. Let's scratch for next week. Cool. So next week we'll be putting in $6. Just going to paper clip that aside. And then that last $5, I thought I would put that towards my, that's Easter all done. Oh, Christmas. I still need to stuff 16 in Christmas. Hold the phone. Events, I'm going to give them that 5. Because in my old events binder, I let you know that my cousins are getting married. Not sure of the date, but I want to start saving for that. So, that's that. I guess with the $16, I'm going to be taking it out of my change. I think that's what I meant to do. Hold on. Now that we've done that, let's shuffle again and see what I'm going to do next week. $12. Right, so 12 in there next week. This is Madeline Budgets Advent Challenge. So when all said and done, I think this will be 300. It's just quite a cute way to do it, right? So let's stick that there. What I love about this binder is it's got room to move and you can put coins in it. So it's quite good for, you know, bulky challenges. Anyway, what we've got left here, we'll give it a count. So I've got $9.70 to put into Pearl this week. There you go, we're all done. I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to give this a like, and if you haven't subscribed, would you consider doing that? It really helps my channel out, helps get the kaupapa out there to others, which is basically, I'm all about, you know, you just being grateful for what you've got, being really mindful with the resources that you've got. Most of us have got not a lot, and that's okay. We can still make good decisions for our family, and you know, have some sense of agency. If we can stay away from debt, that's the big one. Getting out of debt was my biggest challenge, and once I got out, I just never going back. Never, never, never. All right. This is all back to the bank money, so let's give that a count.
We've got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 92, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 65, which is not a lot for a cash condensing, but this is the last 2 months worth of savings, so since January, and it's all going into sinking funds and emergency. All right, I hope that makes sense and it gives you some thoughts and ideas about how you can make your money go further in your own budget. I will be back on Sunday, so kia ora, I'll see you then.